neighbors who you can't let into
Dan
because you
Kim,
don't want
Daniel
to
Kimoyo
overstep,
from Kenya.
and you also don't want
Wherever you
anyone
are
to
watching
overstep. I don't know
from,
if
good
that makes any
morning,
sense.
good
You must
afternoon,
still leave room
good evening.
for
Welcome to
respectful.
today's episode. And today I'm so much excited as I want to talk on a subject of the power of being alone. This is a subject that is highly misconceived, it is highly misunderstood, because in most cases, the moment people are being alone, it is a moment to lament about their problems, it is the moment to get stressed, it is the moment to get worried, it is the moment to feel lonely, it is the moment they are missing the company of other people. But now I'm bringing a paradigm shift, a mindset, a change in mindset, where I want you to see the moment of being alone as a moment of self-development, as a moment of God's blessing. In fact, any moment you find yourself alone, take it as God's blessing that you have found this moment. I always want to start from the Bible, which is my I have a foundation in Bible. That is where I am planted, and I want to pick the character of Jesus. In most cases, Jesus had this tendency of secluding himself and going into a secluded place, in a place of being alone. And this used to be his prayer moments. And when Jesus comes out of those places, we see him performing miracles. We see him doing things of power. This means in the moments of loneliness, when he is alone, it is the moment of harnessing the power. When comes out, it is the moment of releasing, all manifesting the power. We have Gethsemane, which is the garden where Jesus will mostly seclude himself and go there for prayers. Uh, Scientifically, most of the innovations were done by people who spend most of their times alone. When we look at the peoples like Galileo, these are the people where almost and disparate moments, the moments to imagine what other people cannot imagine. Remember, when you are being alone, you explore yourself, you explore your whole world. As I keep on saying, you have your whole world that exists within your mind, and this is the world of imagination. This is where you can do a self-test and see and soliloquize yourself so many things, but in a positive way. The moment of being alone. Let's get started. Any moment you find yourself being alone, it is the moment to exercise the highest power or the highest self power. It is a time to realize your identity, your self identity. Who are you? It is the time to answer those questions from within your heart. This is not time to deceive yourself. Remember, when you are out there is a lot of hypocrisy, there's a lot of the need to fit in the society. You smile when things are not well. You find yourself, you are dressed to fit in the society. You are behaving in a way to fit in the society, the kind of the group you are in, the career, the hobbies, mentality, so many things. But when you are alone, this is the moment of truthfulness. How can we transform the moment of being alone into a moment of self empowerment or self development? It is by getting control of our thinking, taking control of our imagination, of everything that goes within us. And once you gain that control, you start what we call self-test, where you analyze yourself. You do a kind of self analysis where you check your weaknesses, you check what you can change, all with the occupied positive mentality, that is to change. First, you gain the power that you are in control of everything that is happening in your life. Then you start now into what is really happening. Don't get into what is really happening before you gain the mentality, the mindset of that you are in control. So that when you start now going through what is happening, now you can control, you can take over and fix whatever is not right. The people you spend time with, it is a time now to pick up their characters. What is their impact in your life? And how can you change for the best? How you spend your money, how you spend your time. These are the time of self-development. The time to decide what to read, what to watch, which social media, what to Google, who to call, what to do, whether to sleep. This is the time of self. And it is time to translate into self power, to harness the power of mindset, to get into the power of imagination and see the greatness of life, to have a union with the universe. Unite with the universe, all the supreme being. Unite with God. We unite with that you worship. Explore life in a positive way. This is not the moment to get lonely, because you can have a meeting with yourself. You can talk with yourself. You can listen with yourself. You can make decisions at that moment and weigh out the impact of those decisions. You can decide what to change in your life. This is the moment, God-given moment. The moment to pray. The moment to break chains. By the way, in most cases we talk about breaking chains, and we think like something is happening there. Someone, our enemy is being beaten because we are praying. Our enemy, the chains are broken in our mind. The negative mindset is, once you break it, you are broken a chain. Once you break a mind that leads you to a certain direction, you are broken that chain. Once you break the mindset that takes you into a kind of association with certain people, you have broken that chain. That you break a mindset that leads you to a certain behavior, you have broken that chain. This is how we break the chains. The thoughts that lead you into worry, you need to deal with them. The thoughts that you find get you into depression, you need to break them. And you break them by realizing what is within your control and what is not within your control. Whatever is outside you is not within your control. But whatever is inside you is within your control. They say you cannot stop a bird from flying above you, but you can stop it from landing on you. There are many things happening out there that concerns you, but it is not necessarily you can control whether they have impact on you. How you react is more important than what is happening. Because whatever is meant happening, it will keep on happening. How you react, you decide. So whenever you find yourself alone, it is time to achieve. Take that moment to feel like Today I have achieved 1, 2, 3. I have made this decision. I have decided never again. I have mastered the art of gratitude, being thankful, not worrying, avoid depression. Those are things you can eradicate. Whatever happens, you might not escape pain, but how you react to pain. There are painful moments. How you react to them. There's what we call psychological therapy. When you go to hospital, you find most people are admitted in hospitals when they can just be treated through psychological therapy, a change of mindset. They are worried. They are like dead end of their life because of the mindset. But these are things you need to work when you are alone. It is not time to feel like to get stressed. Things are not working. Remember, you started by saying you are in control and you can fix everything. You have solution to everything. It is time to think about uh, your your limits and against breaking the limits because of the decisions that you make, and also because of the connection with the universe. Remember, we say universe supplies everything you need. The universe obeys the law of demand and supply. Whatever you demand from universe, as long as you align with the principles of universe, you get it. And how do you align? You align with the principles of universe simply by your mindset. Whatever you entertain, whatever you are thinking, and whatever you are speaking, you need to align yourself. Be a aligned person. Don't be smiling when you are thinking of sad moments. Don't be smiling when you are thinking of hatred. Don't pretend to laugh when within your heart you are not laughing. Those contradictions, they bring hardships in life. You live a complicated life. So today I feel encouraged to let you know that moment of being alone is a moment of blessing. It is the moment to explore the power within you. The time to imagine. The time to decide which book to read, which video to read. If you go to YouTube, who to listen to, and why are you listening to that person? What is the reason behind? It is the moment of self kind of identification. This is a moment to harness power and you go out to manifest. When we meet together, our differences are uh, mostly based on the moments we were not together. If you live here and we suppose we are in a meeting somewhere, then we say we meet tomorrow. The differences we will see from each one of us, it will depend from the how you spend your time, the moments we are not together, where you have come from. Those are the differences we will see in you. So the moment you are alone is the moment to make difference. And that is why I started with the character of Jesus. Jesus disassociated himself from the disciples, and when he came back to them, he came as a teacher. He came to impart them wisdom and knowledge. Where did he acquire this knowledge? It is the moment he was alone. It is the moment to interact with the universe. Universe loves solitude moments. That is why Bible will say, he who is still, a still mind. The world bows to a still mind. If you want to control everything in your life, learn how to be still. Learn how to be still, and you will control everything in your life. Don't get stressed, don't get worried. Those are thieves, spiritual thieves. Those are thieves to take away what universe is bringing to you. But when you kindness, love, happiness, those are blessings. Universe is in agreement with you. Universe is supplying. Those are opening doors to the supply. Gratitude, a life of praise, always thankful. You are opening doors. Yes, open those doors. Let universe supply. Let universe see your heart. To different people, to different religions, it is about the God, the higher power, the supreme being. The moment you are alone is a time to interact with higher power. It is the time to exercise that power. So have a blessed moment as you continue being strong, as you continue finding moment, intentional moment to be alone, and exploring, growing, innovating, imagining, and practicing mindfulness. God bless you. I love you so much. See you next time. Thank you.